What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Kramer, and in this video, I want to share a story of how I made an awesome connection for my midterm rentals. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. All right, so about 2 weeks ago, I attended the midterm rental conference, and it was awesome. Got so many great takeaways from it, and one of the main ones was to basically take control of your business. Don't just rely on Airbnb. Don't just rely on Furnish Finder. Go out and find your own business. And sometimes it's hard to be like, okay, well, how do I find them? Who's going to rent to me? So that's not really what this video is about. Well, sort of. So let me just explain. A lot of the time on Airbnb and Furnish Finder, there's still so many great people and businesses and leads that come through those platforms. And there's certain signs to look out for that makes a potential lead a really good lead. And I'll give you a prime example of what happened to me today and the reason why I'm creating this video. So I got an inquiry on Airbnb from somebody who said that they want to house a few of their employees for about a week because they're going to be working seasonally at this farm. So I immediately had those red lights flash and I'm like, oh my God, this is awesome. So what I did is I went ahead and I called the HR department. And just a side note, whenever you have a company that you're dealing with, a lot of times the HR departments are the best people to deal with. So anyways, I called the company, said, hey, can I speak to the HR department? They put me in touch, said, hey, my name is Bailey. I just got your inquiry and booking on Airbnb. I wanted to learn a little bit more about you guys and your housing needs because, like I said, my name is Bailey. I have furnished rental properties in the city and I work with a lot of other businesses. And truthfully, I do work with other businesses and other professionals. But even if you don't, like, hype yourself up a little bit, right? Like, don't lie to them. But for example, in my case, I work with construction companies, I travel nurses, people relocating, right? Like make it known to them that you are in this industry. This is what you do. You can help them. So long story short, I started talking to this lady. I said, hey, tell me a little bit more. Like, how many people do you typically have come in? What do you typically do for housing? What's the budget typically look like? What's the alternative? What do you guys typically do? And what this person told me was that typically they put them in hotels. And this lady literally told me that it's super expensive and no one really likes it because they don't have a kitchen. And since the company pays for it, it's just really expensive. And this isn't like some major corporation that has money to grow. This is a respectable company, but they're also very money conscious. So that's awesome. So anyways, I started telling her, yeah, totally understand. She told me, by the way, also that they started looking at Airbnbs, but those are also expensive. There's not that many, the data they want, all this stuff. So I said to her, listen, this is what I do for a living. I house people, professionals, traveling, all that stuff. I'm more than happy to help you, work with you. And by the way, you can book directly with me. That way you can save money on all the different platform fees. So she told me what their problem was. I told her what the solution could be. She really liked it. And she really appreciated that I was willing to actually help her. Now, another thing that was outside of how I can help her, but I can connect her with was this. So she told me that typically she's only looking for housing for her employees for like 1 or 2 weeks. And then these employees are responsible for finding longer term, unfurnished, long-term leases. So I think I mentioned in the beginning that they're seasonal workers, but I misspoke. What I meant was they come during the season. This is when they start to come. They won't just come in the winter. Like they come now for a year. Anyways, I said, okay. And how is it going? How are you finding furnished housing for your employees? And she again went on, or sorry, unfurnished housing for. So I asked her, do you guys help them find unfurnished housing? And she said, yes, we typically do. It's been a big struggle because it's hard to find places. And I said, well, you know what? I actually know the best realtor in town who specializes in helping people find properties for rent. And this is no joke. I literally do. And again, if you don't lie, but go find somebody in your market who could help them with this problem. So anyways, I called my realtor. I said, hey, here's the situation. I gave her the whole rundown. I said, could you help these people find long-term leases? She goes, yeah, I actually got a property available, coming available in like 2 weeks. I'm like, this is perfect. So I then connected my realtor with this HR department lady, and this person from this company, the HR lady, just texted me back and said, thank you, you're awesome, because I just connected them. So she like really appreciates it. I'm making her job so much easier. I'm saving her company money, which makes her look better. So I think that this lady loves me now because I'm helping her all around. I'm saving her money, but I'm also just truthfully making a lot of money on the deal, both on the short term and long term. Realtor now loves me even more because I'm just referring her business. And she's like, wow, thank you so much. I'm not asking for any money from my realtor, no referrals. This is just part of the business. So kind of a rant here, but I guess in closing, the midterm space is like, you be creative. You got to be willing to maybe do some things that aren't in your exact job description and go out of your way, connect people. And I just think that this is going to come back. I mean, listen, I talked to a lot of different companies. My properties are all booked. Even if she had more people, I can't even host them right now. So it's not like I'm just in this right now for the short-term game. I'm really in this for the long term. And I have a good feeling that this will come back. She'll send more people and it'd be cool. So that's my rant. Hope you guys got something out of this video. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.